Hello Periscope friends, and just wanted to introduce you to my wife Lisa, and she's just going to give a little discussion on how to glaze pottery here. So I'm going to give her the floor.
Okay, at the end of the last video we were unloading the bisque load, and since then what I've done, all the pots that were bisqued, I put wax resist on the bottom of them and up the side a little bit. So when they're in the high fire, they won't hopefully stick to the shelf. And glaze will not stick to the wax, so it makes it easy to wipe off. You cannot wax or you cannot glaze the bottom of pots because then it'll stick to the shelf and ruin a nice expensive shelf. So I put wax.
Natrice just joined. Hi Natrice, and she just invited all of her followers, and you're getting lots of purple hearts, and I'll be quiet. And Natrice, just to catch up to speed, Lisa's just talking about the glazing process and how to wax. Okay.
So all the pots that came out, wherever I don't want glaze, I wax the bottom. And in this mug, what I did...
Hi Lisa and Jim.
On the hearts, I painted on what's called an underglaze. It's a glaze that you can put on underneath other glazes. Well, this case, I painted on an underglaze in red, and then I put wax on top. So now the glaze that I put on top of that won't stick, and the red will show through.
Hi, Helen. Thank you for enjoying including your followers, Natrice. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll just, as people talk, I'll try not to interrupt you too much, but I'll just, okay.
So here's my assortment of glazes. I've just been testing, so they're in old Schwan ice cream buckets. And these are glazes that I've mixed up myself. So when you use a glaze, you gotta make sure all the chemicals are mixed up. So I just use a drill with a paint mixer attachment. Mix it up. And this is a small bucket. I gotta get a bigger bucket, so I gotta kind of squeeze it. So how I like to do mugs with this, just dip it half. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Neat, Natrice says. Thank you, Natrice.
I'm gonna have to pour it in. But you
see
can
the hearts?
See how where the wax was, the glaze didn't stick.
She likes the whipper. Laugh out loud. Hey, you're getting some hearts too, Natrice. Sorry.
What I'm gonna have to do here
is hold that. Beautiful hearts.
Pour some.
Thank you, Natrice. So she's pouring some in there. Wow, that's great, Helen. Now, Helen is from the Philippines. So she's an OBGYN doc from the Philippines, and she just had a great conference that she periscoped in and met 5 or 4 of her other doc friends there. Had a lot of fun. And Natrice, of course, our wonderful Canadian friend from Timmins. So all right.
It's such a small bucket, I can't get it in all.
Hi, Helen from the Philippines, she says. Hi from the Philippines.
So I'm trying to get all the parts I gotta touch up. So where I waxed, it just wipes off really easy.
Thank you, Natrice. She says my enthusiasm is infectious.
I gotta touch up where I missed here.
Okay, see, I'm gonna get a little closer so you can see. And you can see Natrice's name. We'll dismiss that. Okay. Oh yeah, that pretty good. Actually, you got a good cover there, didn't you?
So now it's all glazed.
And what's interesting, this is going to be a blue glaze, and it's anything but blue. So it'll hopefully turn out like that. But see so it's anything but blue at this stage. So this will require another firing or a high fire to get it to that point. And Natrice just said, "Wow!" But
so that's glazing this mug.
And that's glazing the mug. And just for Helen, I don't think seen any of the other periscopes, but this is what the kiln looks like, and she'll load the kiln up, Helen. And she puts shelves in here, and that's where all the pottery goes. And it usually takes about 8 hours of superheating up to about, what did you say, about 1800 degrees?
The high fire is
2200. for about 8 hours. And then here's what we call bisqueware. And all this is Lisa's pottery that's already been fired one time, a low fire that turns it into bisqueware. And then you can glaze it, fire it again, and then you end up with the end product. My mom's watching in too. Great. Well, tell your mom hi for us. So that's great. Great she's watching as well. But and here's a few of the pieces that she's had finished up before here. Just
those are the rejects.
Oh, those are the rejects. Uh-oh, I'm not supposed to show those. I'm in trouble. But and just to show your mom, Helen. Here's
that's partially glazed. The top is glazed in one color, and then I'm going to put a different
Leslie.
color on the bottom.
Okay, so partially glazed. And then Helen, just to show your mom, here's the pottery wheel that Lisa works on. And some of the clay, we get some of the clay right here. Beautiful rejects, she says. And so those are all the tools of her trade right there. And Lisa's been doing this for about 5 or 6 years and just having a ball. So we do appreciate everybody joining in. Lisa, you want to...
7 years.
7 years. 7 years.
Going on 8. So, thanks for watching, and we'll...
I love the feel of slip through the fingers. That's Leslie. Leslie, Frodo's mom. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys joining in, and what we'll do is we'll do another Periscope after the next firing. Appreciate your work and skill, Lisa. And hi, Helen, and thank you for joining in, and sure enjoy talking to you as well. And Natrice, good seeing you. And Leslie as well. Nelcha, thank you. Thank you all. And then hopefully the mug will turn out in a trees, and we'll be getting that to you when it's ready to be sent. So thank you again for watching, and you all have a great evening. And bye-bye now. Oh, Nelcha Cross, where's that? Oh, someone was asking where Nelcha Cross is, and I'm not sure. Guess I should watch replay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and watch the replay, and then we'll save this to YouTube as well, so you can watch later more than 24 hours. So take care, everyone, and have a good evening. Bye-bye. Thank you, Helen. Good night, and tell your mom good night. Or good morning, I guess your time.